Hey man, thanks again for meeting me here. It really means a lot. Meeting you, this is my house. Right. Anyway, not to be that guy, but I just wanted to let you know how much I appreciate our friendship. That's really cool, man. Thanks for saying that. Yeah, I just think we've gone through a lot, you know? Like, you could put us in the dictionary under the word friendship or something.
Lord scheme. I don't want to get demonetized, I don't.
Is this our target? Yep. Still collecting data, but so far his name is Jarvis Johnson, age 26, and I think we can show him Cheetos ads. Because he's dangerously cheesy.
Hey, you good? Oh, it's nothing. You know how you sometimes get that feeling that somebody's roasting you? No.
This is the kind of guy that would text you that he's having fun while you're still hanging out with him.
Perfect.
Oh, and we should probably not serve him ads for clothing.
How come?
Because he probably never has to shop for clothes.
And why's that?
Because he's got a huge gap in his teeth.
Let's go make some money. Hi there, Jarvis. I'm YouTube. Welcome back to my life where I share the quirky happenings of my YouTube channel. Last week I made a video about how advertisers target you all over the internet. It was part reaction video, you know, commenting on people who had their tinfoil hat screwed on a bit too tight.
We are going to be talking about cat food. Because I could use some cat food.
Well, the cat is almost out of food, so
We might need some cat food.
we should buy some cat food.
What is happening? In part, explanation of this phenomenon and why it can seem like these companies are listening to our conversations in order to serve us ads. I wanted to show that the techniques that these companies are using to track us are actually much creepier than passively listening to our microphones. Response to the video has been interesting. Like, there's a small but seemingly serious group of people who think that I've been compromised by Google to lie to you, which is funny to me because what must that conversation have looked like? Who should we get for our surveillance propaganda? Jay-Z and Beyonce? Too easy. Plus, they're doing so much for our organization already. Right. How about any celebrity or YouTuber ever? No. Oh, I got it. We should get the 114,000th most subscribed channel on YouTube. That way, no one will see the video. I also said that I would share the links for how to see your ad profile on all the big social media websites, and I forgot to do that until somebody reminded me. So Google, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, all of these sites have ways for you to see how advertisers are viewing you, and this serves two purposes primarily. One, these companies sell ads on the premise that they know what their users are interested in, but most of the time that's just inferred from your activity on the site. So basically they're guessing. And two, to make this thing seem a little less creepy, like you can opt out of ad personalization, but that doesn't mean they're not still going to use your data. So today I'm going to look at how advertisers view me and see what they know. First up is Google, because their name is in the title, and they're the most put together when it comes to these ad preferences. You'll see what I mean. All right, so head on over to adsettings.google.com. We can turn off ad personalization. How your ads are personalized. Here we go. Okay, so first off the basics, 25 to 34 years old, so it's got my age demographic correct. Impressive, let's click on it, maybe it'll tell us why. Right, I gave them this information. Okay, so I gave them that information, but no worries, because at least Google doesn't sell your personal information to anyone, which is technically true, but kind of funny that they say this because of course they don't need to sell your information. Their whole business model is letting advertisers pay them to use their data to target you. What this should say is Google doesn't sell your personal information to anyone. It leases an anonymized version of it to advertisers for profit. Don't hate the player, hate the game. We're just trying to be the next trillion-dollar company. Still a little mad about Apple beating us there. So those are things that Google knows for sure. And next are things that Google just assumes based on my activity. Speaking of activity, did you know this page existed? It's essentially all of your activity on all of Google services, from web searches, YouTube traffic, music. All the data is here. You can filter it nicely by date and product. Let's see. Voice and audio? Yeah. This is just for Google Assistant queries, which of course Google stores. So Google probably has like 10 years of activity on me. Let's see what they assume with all this data. Honestly, this all looks pretty normal. Oh, hold up. Country music. Dating and personals. Silly Google, I'm a taken man. Family and relationships. Is that an interest you can have? IT and tech jobs. Close enough. Oh wow. Guys, I can't believe Google knows this about me. I've been hiding this for a long time, but it's time that you know that I'm really into men's interests. Ugh, honestly, I'm embarrassed. Hold on. Parenting. Does Google know something I don't? There's something creepy about the idea of somebody who's really into parenting but doesn't have any kids. So what kind of stuff are you into? Oh yeah, I love rock climbing and painting and parenting. Oh, parenting, wow. So you have kids then? No. So are you an only child? Okay, so other than that, Google's pretty accurate, but it's also super broad and vague. So let's try Facebook. You can find Facebook's ad preferences in the settings. Facebook actually gives you a couple of things. There's your interests. I guess just things that you're interested in on Facebook. There's advertisers you've interacted with who are advertisers who have uploaded your contact information to Facebook to better target their ads, but also the list of people who've sold you out to Facebook. And then there's your information where you can see your ad categories. So there's a lot of obvious stuff in here, like that my birthday's in May because I have my birthday on Facebook, or that I use Facebook with Chrome, or even that I own an iPhone 6S. But it also includes Facebook's best guess at my political affiliation. It's weird that Facebook exposes this because if you could target someone geographically and know their politics, then theoretically, I don't know, some foreign government could abuse this by targeting users with propaganda in order to polarize their pre-existing political beliefs. Yeah, that would never happen. Oh, this one's interesting. Close friends of women with a birthday in 7 to 30 days. This really helps put you in the mind of someone who's trying to sell you something. Okay, so no real surprises, but I'm curious how Facebook judged my political affiliation. Like, maybe they used some sophisticated algorithm, or maybe they are listening to my conversations. All right, now let's go to Twitter where, well, let's be honest, Twitter's probably gonna fuck this up. So Twitter's ad settings give you two options. The first of which is interests inferred from Twitter, just based on my likes and tweets and things, I guess. So based on my Twitter activity, Twitter thinks that I'm interested in hip hop. Okay, so far so good. Web design, that's close. I'll give them the benefit of the doubt. World of Warcraft. All right, so that one's flat out wrong, but I see where they're coming from because I used to play a lot of Hearthstone, so they're related. A lot of this channel aims to combine comedy and technology, right? But did you know that I'm also into comedians, comedy, comics, and computer gaming? No? Well, how about tech news, tech trade shows, technology, VC, and television? I don't know what I expected. This is Twitter. They can't even figure out how to edit tweets. Why would I expect them to be able to remove duplicates from a list? But the content itself is not too shabby. So let's take a look at our other option, interests from partners. These partners are the ones tracking you all over the internet, so they must have the best data, right? Oh dear. If you really knew me, you know that I have a child. He's 11 to 15 years old. Hope he's making it through school okay. As a single parent, young adult, age 18 to 25, it was very hard to raise a kid at age 3 to 14. Some of these things are accurate. Like, it almost guesses how many people live in my apartment. There are 4 people total in my apartment, so if you just subtract my non-existent child, then Twitter gets it right.
Facts, you are hiding a child, let that boy come home.
Chill, push.
A baby's involved, it's deeper than rap.
Okay, damn. As I was about to leave Twitter, I realized it has no idea how old I am. The partners obviously think I'm 18 to 25, and Twitter itself, it thinks I'm 13 to 54 or older than 65, which probably explains why my net worth is anywhere from $1 to $100,000. So Twitter has no idea who I am, but it could be worse. It thought my friend Matt was a corporate mom. Let's move on to Instagram, which is where I spend most of my social media time. So with that and Facebook scale advertising platform, I'm ready to be impressed. Here it is, I guess. You know, every other service, they had some sort of interactive experience? Well, Instagram has a list. They also have the most specific interests, which makes room for them to be very wrong. They start out pretty good though. Software developer, foodie, Harry Potter. And then they start to oscillate between being spot on and completely wrong. Hi, my name is Jarvis and I'm into Dwight Schrute and cosmetics, pop music and drawing pencil, Avengers and the Iron Man World Championship. Close. Some of these kind of sound like dating app profiles. Hey girl, I'm into Post Malone and mammals. Yo, you wanna kick it and talk about self-love and Stan Lee? Oh, there's one more. Meta humor and abrupt video endings.